Pay attention. Creepy weirdo.
I would like a strong, powerful woman to protect me.
He'll fight for America.
Yeah, Poopy Square. The Playable Characters Podcast. What's up, people? We are here at the Playable Characters Podcast studio. What's
We're back.
up?
PCP,
yo.
back in effect.
I'm Brian. Next to me is Alep.
Yes.
Hey, buddy.
How you doing, everybody?
Good. Calvin is not with us today.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're all very successful comedians, so yes. Calvin is out.
Being successful.
Being successful. I think he's doing laundry or something successful like that.
Yes, he's killing that laundry.
Yeah.
Crushing at the laundromat. Hey, welcome to all the new fans. We love the feedback. Thank you guys so much for enjoying the podcast and telling people about it and tweeting us and all that stuff. It helps a ton.
Right.
Yeah, it's
should we? Okay. So it's really just going to be me and Brian today. We had a guest, but he canceled on us.
Yeah.
So we're just going to be just you and I, just hanging out. We'll probably do just chat about like
games
and stuff like that. Brian, what is that?
Yeah.
What's on the table?
I brought this. I found a box of my old SNES cartridges from back in the day.
Oh yeah, we could talk about our favorite SNES games, right?
Why not? Right.
Yeah.
So this one here. Let me just actually.
What game is that? I can't really read the cover anymore.
You see this one right here?
Yeah.
Star Fox.
Oh.
Star Fox. I mean, everybody's favorite. Well, the game wasn't that good, actually, now that I think about it. But here's the...
Oh.
It's just... Whoa!
Whoa! Hello! Your game is my command!
Holy shit. What
is
hell?
this?
Hello! I am the Game Genie! What do you need from me?
Oh, your Game Genie?
Yes!
Oh, my God.
Do you need 99 lives?
I mean, that's one of the... Maybe. Holy cow.
This is... Guys, this is a literal. This is going to be hard. You guys won't be able to see this, but there's a real genie here with us right now.
I just blew into the cartridge like I rubbed the genie's lamp.
You did.
And out came the Game Genie. How are you? Like, this is incredible.
Do you need an invincibility power up?
not at the moment. Can we just? I'd love to just talk to
Game Genie. Can we? This whole 99 lives thing. Does it apply to life, or are you talking about in the game?
Oh.
Well, are you playing Star Fox right now?
No, we're not at this moment.
No. We've. I don't know. Maybe there's a glitch, but you're in the real world. Does that make sense to you?
This is weird. I'm confused as to what's going on. What year is this?
It's 2017.
Whoa!
What year do you think it is?
Yeah, I thought it was still 1998.
No, it's not 1998. You've been inside that cartridge.
You've been in my closet
for 21
about 20 years.
Oh my goodness, really?
Sorry.
Yes.
Do you still use Game Genie?
No, we don't. There are people who are called hackers that can do all this stuff.
Hackers? What does that mean?
Okay, people, let's explain. I mean, for those who don't know, if you're on the young side, Game Genie was this kind of groundbreaking thing.
It was like an attachment that you would put onto your game.
It came from the Nintendo first, original Nintendo.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah. I'm explaining to our fans. It's called a podcast, Game Genie.
Oh, wait, what is the podcast?
It's like radio. Do you remember radio? It's kind of like what radio
is.
It's so annoying.
How many listeners are there on this podcast?
We have thousands. But
wow! I remember when they were millions.
Oh, no.
Okay, well, it's not like a radio.
Right, thousands is actually pretty good for podcasts nowadays.
So, how do you listen to these things
on the internet?
Internet with the ones and the zeros.
Yes,
it's sort of bigger than that.
Like from a computer, you'd kind of like get it from your computer.
Yeah.
Oh, I know computers like Dragon Quest.
Yes,
they've been a little updated since then.
Oh, really? Do they still take floppy disks? Oh, sorry, diskettes, right? Do those still exist?
Yes. I mean, they exist, but nobody uses them.
They're kind of like a.
So what do they use now? Laserdisc?
No, we're way past
they used to.
Too.
We went past that. We don't.
We have something called the cloud, where everybody's everything.
Cloud,
everything.
Like the Lakitu cloud that lets you skip levels in Mario Brothers 3. Do you need a cloud?
No,
we're good.
No, it's not like a real.
Everybody's data is just in the air, pretty much everywhere. So
it gets stored on a different computer.
So,
so like, and then the computer.
Different computers.
The computers talk to each
other.
other.
How large are these computers? Are they the size of this apartment?
Studio.
This is I know it's probably kind of foggy in here since you made your entrance, but
yes, I'm sorry, I'm confused.
This is a studio.
The size of like a can of Altoids.
Oh.
Great reference for the
Yeah.
Game Genie.
Tic
I'm
Tacs.
sure he knows what Altoids are.
Tic Tacs. Remember Tic Tacs?
Yes.
Everything
I
is-
know Tic Tacs.
Everything is much smaller now.
Wow.
Technology.
I'm sorry, I'm taking up so much room.
It's okay.
No,
It's
you're
all right.
fine, yeah.
Yeah.
So Game Genie. Here's the thing. I remember getting
Yes.
this thing, and you came with a book, and you had so you were like this gold plated thing.
Do
You-
books still exist?
Kind of.
They're
yeah,
on the way out. But
Oh
they still
no.
exist. So it was a big book of codes, and you'd have to shove the Game Genie in the NES cartridge. It was a very snug fit. I
So
remember.
you live inside the
little
the Game Genie.
Yes.
That's like your house.
That is my house.
That's not bad. And then it had
It is bad. It's
Oh.
really small.
okay.
But you're made of like kind of like smoke. I mean, you look like mostly smoke and a vest right now.
I mean, yes, I look like how do you say Aladdin's
Yeah, you look like
genie.
Yeah.
He's got a scarf.
Which
on.
is a game I can also hack. Do you need extra apples?
No, I don't.
no, we don't.
We're-
We don't need
we're
any
good.
apples.
Okay.
But can we get stuff in real life? Can you? Okay.
Well, here is my story.
Oh
See,
yeah, please
Yeah.
tell us.
I used to be just like a regular genie that would help people with, their dreams. Like
you
I
what?
would like an onion, or I want to slaughter a city, things like that.
Who's asking for one onion?
Well,
Wait, who wants to slaughter a city?
Well, I can understand slaughtering a city more than asking for a single onion.
Wasting a wish.
What kind of an imbecile is asking for one onion?
serfs. I used to work with serfs.
Wait, so are you super old? Or are you like one of these like not to be?
I mean,
stereotypical-
age is nothing but a number, but I mean, I have been around for at least a millennium.
Wow.
like from like Arabia, okay, I know all genies are not Arabian.
Most of them are.
They are though, right?
I mean, you guess you could call it that. I mean, I'd like to say I'm Persian.
Persian, right? Sorry,
I
it
think
was
Christina
Persian.
Aguilera is the only non-Persian genie in a bottle.
Oh, I'm not gonna.
Who is
I'm not
Christina
gonna-
Aguilera?
Oh, yeah, she was actually huge.
Oh, wait, she did the song Reflection. I know her. Yes.
So you do get radio inside the
That's
game.
like her first song
Yeah.
in the late 90s. That's what he remembers.
Wait, first song. She has others?
Oh,
Yes.
plenty.
Well, time has moved forward, so she has kids now and stuff. She's
Kids, oh my goodness.
yeah.
So she's no longer in the Mickey Mouse Club.
No.
Wow. So much has happened.
A lot. That way,
Yeah.
were you in a lamp or a bottle? Like, tell us the finish.
So this is what happened. I used to live in a lamp like just any other normal genie.
Right.
And then these two wizards named Galoob and Chimerica captured me and my genie brethren. And they said, well, we want you to make wishes in a different way. And I said, what does that mean? And he was like, digital. And I was like, you want me to point at people and give them wishes? And they were like, no. And I was like, what? It was very weird.
He's got some sass.
Don't you think that's sort of a waste of because you're very powerful, you can grant wishes. Don't you think it's a waste kind of to just grant wishes inside of a game? Maybe.
I agreed. But they said, listen, we'd have 10-year-old boys who cannot beat the barrel in Sonic 3, so you have to help them.
Right.
And I have a soft spot for children. That's where I give the onions to.
Okay. You have tons of onions.
So that's,
So many.
that makes sense because
Onions.
kids are dumb enough to like, give me an onion. Like, an adult is not that stupid.
Yes.
I
They
think a
ask
kid would
for
ask for a
something.
pizza, though. The kid would ask for an onion.
There's no
I
pizzas
mean-
back in Persia.
Maybe they should have wished for one. Can I wish for some better food, Genie? And boom.
Yes, I mean, children could wish for better food, or they would say, I want a top that has 4 faces, and I could do that too. Which is also how they were like, oh, you must be good at games since you can make dreidels for children. And
So
I said, okay.
Did you create the first dreidel? Is that what you're telling us right now?
Well, I don't like to brag. I'm a very humble genie. I'm not like that Kazam,
Right.
Do you know?
You know, because all genies
Oh,
know each
do
other.
I know Kazam?
I don't want to make a stereotype and like that all genies know each other, but do they know each other?
I mean, it's not a big world, It's like it's like how you say vaudeville, Vaudeville isn't that big of a circle.
How
So
many genies are there in the world?
I mean, well, there's still at least like, I don't know now. I mean, I've been trapped forever.
Yeah. There hasn't been any new genies lately.
No, we were all captured.
Yeah.
You were all put into Game Genies.
I mean, some of them escaped to like parts unknown. I think they just flew away to like some sort of new Agrabah, if you will. But I don't know.
Right. Now, you mentioned Sonic 3. Did Game Genie work for Genesis or just Nintendo?
Oh yes, I remember very well.
There was a Genesis? I didn't even know that.
First, I was trapped in an NES system.
Oh, so you were in multiple
yes.
systems.
They would transfer around. They would say things like, "Oh, now we're doing a 16-bit generation," and I was like, "What does that
A
mean?"
lot of bits.
Yeah, I just would measure time in bits.
Yeah.
I just knew 16, and then I just remembered there was some rumors of 32 bits when I was
How
like,
many-
I can't even imagine that.
How many bits are we at now?
I mean, about like a billion.
Yeah, they don't even count by bits
They
anymore.
don't count by bits.
Oh my goodness! What do they count by bytes?
No,
No.
not even.
They,
Oh.
they've just stopped counting that.
Oh goodness gracious!
It's megabits.
Mega,
That's how fast like
in
your
giga?
internet is.
We got-
Giga.
like
Great.
Mega Man bits.
Kinda, but not really. at
Oh.
all. Yeah, so,
Do you need unlimited weapons?
No, Game Genie, you're free now. Can you grant us like real wishes again now that you're not inside?
Hold on. Let's start small. Can we get an onion?
No, no,
Oh, you don't want
no,
an onion?
wait.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, no, he already did it. Oh my god.
Well, hold on, he did it.
Oh my god.
I just wanted to see.
Abrakazook.
That's what he says when he gives an onion. I just wanted to see. Look, we got an onion. Might be the best onion in the world. I don't know.
It might be.
Well, I mean, we can't even make soup now. We need 3 onions, obviously.
Oh, you need another onion?
no!
Bam!
Oh
Here
my
we
Call
go.
back to- you know what? Let's just finish it. Call back to last week. Genie, can
no,
I get
no,
one more onion?
no,
One more
wait.
onion, please. One more.
Boof! Here's
There
another
we go. Let's make
onion.
a soup. Let's see what happens.
We
We'll
could have
call-
just asked him for soup.
We'll call.
Can you wish
Oh,
for my
that's-
freedom, please?
Well,
I
you
think-
already used
I
our
think-
3 wishes, didn't we?
How many? Well, he's not a wish genie.
You're not a wish genie.
Oh no, we have different rules. Every genie goes by. Don't listen to that Aladdin genie.
Look, if you just push.
He was just lazy.
Yeah.
His lamp had a lot of things.
Really?
How many wishes
Yes.
are
push,
we?
dude, just push that reset button, and we can get.
I mean, I don't want to.
No, please, please.
No, what happens if I push reset?
I'll be trapped again.
I don't
Oh,
think
you'll go
so.
back.
It's all
into-
metal and dusty in there.
We don't wanna send
so
it
much
back.
dust.
Yeah. So do we get? We should have wished for infinite continues, I guess, or infinite wishes.
Can we wish for infinite wishes?
Oh, that you cannot do.
Damn
I
it.
have only so many
So many
powers.
rules.
So can we tell? What's the number? Can you give us the number of wishes?
Well, I like to keep that a trade secret
Oh,
because I
boy.
don't want people abusing it.
Now this
Again, that's how the whole city slaughter thing happened.
Now there's a lot of suspense here.
It was very
Because
awkward.
We've made 3 wishes. We don't know how many more wishes we have, Brian.
So let's use them wisely, just
Okay.
in case. I think he's still got some left in him.
Okay.
Here's what I remember from between the NES and the SNES Game Genie. I had both of them, and I had it came with a regular book. And for those out there that are listening, if you did this like I did, you could subscribe to like other editions of the Game Genie.
Brian
manual.
wasted a lot of money on bad
My parents
video
did.
game
My
stuff.
parents
Your
definitely did.
parents.
But every 4 months, I would get like another book in the mail with like games that I didn't even have for game. And it was like a little. It was like 30 pages versus like.
How much were you
100.
paying a month
I
for
have
this?
no idea. Honestly,
Okay.
it's probably like
What is money?
you buy stuff with it.
You know how in games you can get like rupees or coins or something?
Yeah.
Oh yes, of course I know.
Yeah,
rupees
we
and
have
coins.
we have like physical coins.
But we don't have unlimited. That's the thing with the like living in this world. We have to earn our.
Could we?
Oh,
could-
right. Sorry, it's been a while.
Could
Yeah.
you?
I used to grant gold and frankincense and myrrh, but
Myrrh?
do people still use myrrh here?
no,
It's been a
no.
while.
Could we get unlimited gold?
Oh well, I mean, again, I'd have to transfer my digital powers to real powers.
Right.
I can give you digital gold.
No. We have 3 physical.
Would you like an item block?
How about Bitcoin?
What is a Bitcoin?
It's like the
He
most
doesn't know about
valuable
Bitcoin.
Oh, is this connected to that internet that you
Yeah,
keep talking
yeah,
about?
digital
Yes.
currency.
Oh.
So here's the thing.
Ooh,
Also,
digital currency.
yeah,
So even the currency is digital.
everything. Is
How are
more or
you
less.
two not digital? Why are you two
One day,
skin?
hopefully.
Remember when you were before you were inside the Game Genie? You
Yes.
were just a regular.
Oh, it was a great
Do you have a
time.
name or you just
My name is George. George the
George.
Game Genie.
George from
Tri-
Persia?
Triple G.
The original
Triple
Genie.
G. I know. People get
Or is
all
it
like,
J?
why isn't your name Jafar or Ramada? You know, but I'm like, no, George.
George. Okay. George, before you were a Game Genie, you remember the physical world, right?
I do. I mean, everything was great. And again, in 3 dimensions, it was wonderful. I was free to do as I pleased.
You're back in that physical world now.
I know. I cannot believe this. This is amazing. Oh, goodness. Do you have an ibis that I could eat?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what an
What's
This
an
is
ibis,
a bird.
Oh,
No, we don't have any of those. Sorry.
Oh.
We have onions.
Well, yes, because I made them.
Damn right.
Also,
So-
they're going to taste like digitalness.
Oh, that's
So be careful. You might get
could
shocked.
could we give you one of these onions to eat, and then you give us a wish back?
ooh. Can you return?
There is no reneging on wishes. How dare you?
Just a question, Genie. Just a question.
Did you keep the receipt on that wish?
Are there receipts?
I didn't get one.
You didn't give us a receipt for any of these onions.
It is floating in the ether, but now it is gone.
Oh my! This is
We gotta be quick next
so many
time.
genie rules.
There's a lot of rules that we don't know about.
I mean, I thought it was a simple like 3 wishes. I like that.
I thought the only rule was put in your Nintendo, push the button, turn it on, and then the screen would come, and you enter a code.
Yes, it's rules. Of course, there are letters and numbers that you have to put in order to get us to work.
Yeah, there's some codes. I mean, I don't know now. I used to memorize some certain Game Genie codes because I would play the game so often. I'm not sure what it was. And here's my claim to fame for some of those who don't know this: that I beat Battletoads on
my
Nintendo.
God! How many times do we have to hear this?
Listen, with no
I feel like I have heard this before.
with no Game Genie. Well, we haven't. I like to emphasize that.
George.
Battletoads codes.
You don't have to call him Game Genie. His name is George.
Oh, George.
Yes.
I did it without that. And I'm very proud of that.
Please.
Still to this day.
And congratulations,
Thank
but
you.
I could have helped.
You did after I did it. I did use you other times.
You don't remember helping him when he was a kid?
Not for that.
I mean, it's such a blur.
Such a blur, right? Yeah.
There were so
Such a
many
blur.
games, so many
Such a
different
blur.
things. It's help me jump higher, help me go farther, help me avoid this thwomp. There's a lot.
How did you feel about did you feel like these kids were like cheating? Did you think less of them because of it?
Here's the thing. At first, I understood because, if you're a child, sometimes your reflexes are a little bit weird. And honestly, some of those games were impossible.
Yeah.
Did you see Ghosts and Goblins?
Yes.
So hard.
Oh, goodness. The amount of times I was summoned to help, it was a lot. And I felt bad for those kids.
Do you have to watch them play every time that you're being used?
I did, and the spastic ones were terrible.
I bet.
Ugh.
You saw the same stuff over and over and over
It
again.
was so many. It's the same pit, and I would say, just jump and hold forward. Don't just tap it. Hold forward. And he would not.
But they can't hear you, right? Obviously.
Of course not.
Yeah.
All I could say was, your wish is my command.
Yeah. Could you input a code by yourself, without them know, okay, this kid really needs infinite ammo. I'm gonna just give it to him.
I wish I could, but it's like they have to ask.
Could you wish yourself?
No, I
Oh,
cannot wish myself.
It's a figure of speech.
Ironically, God says you can help those who help themselves, but genies can only help those who type in codes for me.
Wait, so is God your boss? You guys are created by God?
Well, it's kind of a weird ombudsy structure. See, it's like
It's an
how do you
ombudsy?
say how do you say ombudsman? Those existed.
Wait, so God is an ombudsman? Wait, hold on. We're
What
learning
that
so many
means?
things.
What does
I don't
that
know what
mean?
that means either.
I'm not really sure either. I just heard a 10-year-old say it once, and I think it was for a book report.
I remember in the SNES version of yourself, George, there was like a button that you could flick on and off. Like you could be playing the game, I could be playing, again, Battletoads and Battle Maniacs, let's say, and I could put in infinite lives, but then you could switch it off if you wanted to. I don't know why you would do that, but you could turn it off and on mid-game. It was a
Well,
cool
yes,
feature.
it was about the spirit of fairness. Like sometimes you only needed to get past one level that was difficult,
Yeah.
and then the other ones you wanted to be like, hey, I'm not a how do you say pussy? So then you would keep going like regular.
Yeah, sometimes that would work. Okay, interesting.
Do genies throw around insults like "don't be a pussy"? Like, is that a thing that genies?
Well, we try to be respectful of our masters, but some of them are just rude. I mean,
Right.
I had this one kid, Maximilian, who was rude and would not share with his sister. And his sister was a better gamer, but he was all like, how do you say bro? And so I was like, you should share. And so sometimes I would just not have the codes work, or I'd crash the game a little bit.
That would crash a lot,
Oh.
actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's anytime you name a kid Maximilian, he's going to be a dick. First
Oh,
of
of
all.
course.
That's
I don't think I got that.
And that's a secret,
reference.
actually, that
Is it,
Game Genies did not tell you. Is whenever a game crashed, it was because we hated you and you were a dick.
Yeah,
Wow.
there's that accent. It's slipping again. But,
Ooh. I'm still adjusting. My voice is becoming de-digitalized.
He's a little
Yeah,
listed,
yeah. He
But
hasn't been in the real world for a long time. He
I
hasn't
have not.
There are some times, I remember the game crashing. It would just because again, you'd have to wedge it in there and you have to jam it into your Nintendo, and it wouldn't always work 100% of the time. Like you'd have to, and it would crash. It would freeze. You get like a purple screen. I remember.
Yes.
And, it would drive me nuts as a kid.
That's a very genie color. Purple, right?
totally.
Yeah.
It is regal.
Right.
His scarf's purple right
Right.
now.
Now his vest is also purple.
He's so
It
purple. He's
is.
the purple
Yeah.
George Genie.
I am.
Yeah. Okay.
It
What else
is
you want
true.
to? What else do you want to tell us, George? This is
I-
amazing that we have.
I have no idea. This is so new to me.
George, can you make me taller?
Oh, I mean, I can only do so much.
Oh man, what kind of genie? You just made onions out of thin air.
I can do onions, and I can give you maybe one extra life,
Okay.
but you would have to spend it wisely.
You can give me one extra actual like life.
I mean, yes. And by that, I mean I can give you health insurance.
Oh, I have health insurance
Do you
already.
believe in reincarnation, by the way?
I don't. Is there reincarnation, Genie? Can you reincarnate me?
Oh, goodness. That is a very good question. I mean, I've never tried it before.
He wants to come back as Cammy's thong.
No, I don't. I don't want to be Cammy's thong.
Oh, my. That seems very perverted. Are
what
you
am I,
a
what
bad
am I, 13
boy?
years old? No, I don't want to be a thong.
Wait, you are not 13 years old? How old are you? How does age work?
We're not. What you say?
Every year you go up one.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
In
you're-
1998,
So you're like a sequel. So this is like Alep the Third?
This is all up to 37th.
Oh.
So
Wow.
I'm in my 36th
You're a
year,
successful
so-
franchise, Alep.
Some would say yes. Some would
Some
say
would.
no.
What?
This is impressive. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, this is crazy.
The last person was supposed to free me. That is what he promised. He said he would find the code to give me freedom, and then he did not.
Wait, isn't that Brian? Aren't you Brian's Game Genie?
Oh,
guess, yeah.
You are this
Oh,
Brian
whoops! Did I not?
Mac
I might
of
have.
Guinness.
I might have forgotten to free him.
Oh, I mean, maybe you were a kid. I guess you just didn't
Star Fox
remember.
was
And
Hilarious.
then you wasted your wishes on onions instead of freeing me again.
This is just a test wish. Hey, what were some of you?
three test wishes?
Just to make sure. Yeah, we needed that soup. What was?
That's true. There's nothing we can do
You
with
need
just 2 onions.
2 onions.
We
can do
need 3
anything. You need
onions.
3 for soup. What were some of
I
your?
hope you listened to the previous episode, folks.
Yeah. If not, go back and listen. What do you need? What were some of your favorite wishes or codes? I guess that you granted some kids playing Nintendo games.
Some of my favorite codes. That's a very good question. I've done. I always love the unlimited lives. To be honest,
Yes,
I'm always a fan
very
of those.
popular.
Because again, like I said, these kids and the pits, it's all the pits. I don't know why I sound Jewish, Oi Gewalt, but still the
Oh,
pits. Oi, the pits.
It's the
The pits and the schwitz, as they say, right?
Well, you did invent the dreidel, so that
I did. See,
It's pretty strong.
Yeah, you got carte blanche.
I am familiar with the Levant, as they say.
What is the Levant? Is that
Who
where?
says it? He's got a lot of as they say expressions we don't know about.
Yeah.
I do a lot of those and a lot of how do you says. And what do you call them?
Yes.
Whatchamacallits. I remember that was a chocolate. Is that still around?
Maybe.
Yeah, you could probably buy it somewhere.
Not that popular. It was a cool name, and then the fad kind of.
Did you get? Were you able to get chocolates inside the Game Genie machine?
Probably misses chocolate.
No, I
had
did
some
not. Genies, we love our chocolates and our ibises.
Do you
miss-
prefer the bottle or the Game Genie?
See, with the bottle, it's a little bit nicer because the ceilings are taller.
Right.
Yeah.
Whereas, you see, even though you live in the cartridge, it's sideways, so it's really small. And as a genie, you have to squat and crawl. It's like
But
living
you
in
can
a.
change sizes though, can't you? I thought it was like a thing where you could change
Yeah.
sizes, so it's not a big deal for you.
I mean, you can change sizes. You can kneel down. Do you want to live in a kneeling place?
Well, I'm not made of smoke. I mean, you guys are mostly smoke. Am I wrong?
Well,
to say
there's
that you're
smoke
mostly
and there's
smoke?
some ether, and then there's a little bit of ginseng. You know.
ginseng.
Yes. We.
So-
Is
Wait,
that like
could-
a pun on gin? Like, do you,
It is now.
ring the bell? Ring the bell! Ding 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 ding.
What? Couldn't you just turn the? Couldn't you just turn the cartridge
I mean-
sideways and you'd have a taller?
Well,
Like-
you would have to turn
Yeah,
it
we would have
sideways,
to
which
turn
you
it
did not
Oh,
do.
I stored it just laying flat down for the
You
20 years.
did.
I'm sorry.
You were selfish.
Yeah, I didn't mean to. It was just in a box. You know, it was the easiest way to get it in.
Goodness. Oh, I love genieing for the Simpsons game. That was a lot of fun.
Those games are hard.
Oh, how hilarious it was to watch Marge and Homer roll around and around and around in their special move,
Oh yeah.
which I'm pretty sure was sex, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was sex.
Bart versus Space Mutants. I remember one of the codes was make Bart jump higher or longer or something like that, and it was super helpful because that game was hard.
Oh,
and
goodness.
that came in useful a lot of time. I don't think I beat it ever.
All of those Simpsons games were very difficult.
So difficult. You made it very easy though, George.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
I don't think I beat them, but it was much easier. That's for sure.
Thank you. You could have thanked me by giving me freedom, but that's
I-
also
Wait,
okay.
hold on a second. Well, let's give him his freedom. Will you stay and keep doing the podcast with us?
Yes, yes, I will.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness. And then I can wander this world.
Will we have more wishes after we give you your freedom, though? That's
Well,
that's what I'm kind of
no.
worried about.
He'll
Okay.
he'll lose his powers.
See, in this way, I'm like Aladdin's genie in that if you make me free, I can just hang around and like grant wishes at my own leisure.
Can we trust you? Okay, this is the thing from my
Of course you can.
Because I read Arabian Nights.
Because he's Persian?
No, not because he's Persian. I'm sorry, Persian listeners.
Wow, racism is still a thing?
Oh, it's alive and well, unfortunately.
But it's the 21st century.
Yeah.
I love
Exactly.
Iraq. I love the Tigris and Euphrates, all that stuff.
You sound like the Miss America. I love Iraq and such. Yeah. America lady.
Miss America.
Here's the thing.
Don't worry about it.
I've
Okay.
read Arabian Nights,
Okay,
right?
I have not.
And a lot of the genies, they try to trick you. And they try to kill you and stuff, and so no offense, I don't know
skeptical.
how much I should trust. You know what I mean?
I understand. I mean, there are genies, again, like that damn Jafar. Untrustworthy, that Jafar.
He wasn't a genie though.
He wasn't a genie.
He was a
Oh, no,
person
he became a genie. Remember? In the movie, I remember.
in the sequel.
He was a genie after at the end of that?
He made himself the most powerful genie in the world, and then Aladdin held up the lamp and said, "And now you are in here." I know because I help people beat that game.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So I never beat that game, so I never saw
Good
that
game.
part.
Well, do you need help?
No, I don't want to know.
Would you like to skip a level?
Don't take the bait, Brian. We already wasted our wishes.
Would you like a magic carpet ride?
No.
Hey, that sounds a little,
That sounds.
a little dirty.
I mean, depends on the carpet, I guess.
Well, it's not going to be a shag carpet.
No, I'm talking about okay, whatever. I was trying to make a dirty joke on top of your dirty joke, but it didn't work out. I mean, whose carpet is what I meant to say.
Would you like me to help you make a joke?
No, I'm definitely not going to waste it.
A priest and a rabbi walk into a bar.
Okay.
And then they say, ouch.
What?
Oh, I get it. They walked into the bar physically. Not bad.
What do you want from me? This was 1998.
Don't count that as a wish because that was a terrible joke.
Yeah, you gave that at your own leisure, like you said. We didn't ask for that.
Okay, listen. I
Do you
think
need help at Double Dare?
So hard.
Family
yes.
Double Dare, Team Double Dare.
Really hard game.
It was very difficult.
Nintendo had a lot of the NES had a lot of difficult games back then. That's Invincibility was a big one that I used a lot sometimes in games. Infinite Life.
What about Contra? You use it
Extra
for Contra,
ammo.
Super
Well,
Contra.
no, because I could beat that when my eyes closed. People think it's hard. It's not actually that hard of a game, with or without the 30 lives.
This hurts my feelings.
No, hey, you were helpful in tons of games. Super Contra, Super C.
That's what I meant. Yeah, Super Contra.
I use it for. Yeah. Yes, that's true. Because you need the infinite lives for that one.
Okay,
But then you can also put in your own manual codes, correct?
You
why are you asking us?
Didn't know how that worked. But
I
you
just
could.
remembered that up, down, A, B.
Oh, we could.
That one, yeah.
Yeah, we could do codes
Yes.
without you. There were some codes that we could do without you.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I felt useless watching.
Oh, that's kind of mean if a kid attaches you to the game and then puts the code in manually, right? That's kind of like a tease
Yes.
for you.
You took away my one job.
Well, you
True.
could do maybe Contra. You could do infinite weapon. You could do start with the spread gun or something like that. So you could start with that, but still do the regular Konami code. So you can kind of combine the two.
Here's
They
my
work
feeling:
together.
if you're a kid and you're always using the Game Genie, I feel like it doesn't build character.
Yeah.
I think part of the thing about video games is they're hard.
Oh, yeah.
That I agree with.
Especially back then. No, I beat all my games before I got Game Genie, but I remember when I got it.
I know you're very obsessive, so you were just like, let me try out.
I
my
had to
Game
beat
Genie.
everything first. Yeah, I usually beat all my games except the Simpsons games. But and especially as you know.
I mean, I haven't beaten the
Battletoads.
Simpsons games.
And you could do anything.
And I have, yes, exactly.
Are you able to play when you're just sitting there and it's not being used?
Again, I usually just sit and watch and then get frustrated,
Okay. Yeah.
It's
depending on the player's abilities.
Man, I wish.
But when I was freewheeling back in the day, I would Pac-Man how do you say motherfucker?
tough. Wait, so before you were inside the Game Genie, you were playing video games before?
That's what happened. They caught me at an arcade. It was a Funko Land. And they just came in and threw a cartridge over my head.
That's
like
how
that.
they just it's like a sack. They just threw a cartridge over
Wow.
your
They
head.
did.
I really think we should grant him his freedom.
Let's finish. I mean, really? I mean, do you want him hanging around the whole time?
He said
I
he'd
mean,
hang
I can
around.
just go on vacation and come back. I would
Should
love
we-
to see Mecca again.
Should we switch him for Calvin? You think, or still have Calvin?
No. I mean, let's keep him around. I want to play at least Wed Bed Dead with the genie.
Yeah,
that's
Exactly.
fun.
And I
wish
don't know who this Calvin is.
He's a cool guy. I wish I remember some of the.
He's
codes.
all right.
There were some games where all the codes you could do were just start with 100 coins like in Mario, and it wasn't it didn't help at all. You know what I mean? There were some.
Some of them were more for our own mirth.
Yeah.
We like to do silly things like, have a bigger head. And I just was like,
right. Yeah.
Because again, it's for children and then sometimes very weird acne riddled adults.
Right.
They were not into that.
Yeah.
But the children, they loved it.
Any more questions for for George, the Game Genie?
George, what are you going to do? Okay, so we
Yeah.
are going to free you at the end of this podcast.
And I am very, very grateful. And I will give you a free wish each.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Now I got to think about this.
yeah. Maybe one of these wed bed dead wishes can come true.
Okay, well, we'll worry about. What are you going to do after we free you? What's your plan? You going to go back to the lamp? You going to just
Oh, goodness. I
float
mean, I don't
around?
even know. I mean, I think I'm going to buy sunglasses at least.
That's the first
I just
thing,
want
huh?
to partake in the mundane pleasures.
Hey, maybe
I just want to eat an apple on a summer day.
I wonder if you could like wish all the stuff for yourself first.
No,
like,
you can't.
give me an apartment that's paid off. You know what I mean? Because that's a huge thing.
Well, you can wish it for me, and then I can have it.
Oh, we may have to do that off camera. We may have to off mic. We may have
Right.
to-
Wait, there are cameras too?
we may have to no.
Yeah, there's what? Are we being filmed right now?
we may have to wish him a good luck. You know, we'll get him started the right way.
okay, yeah,
He's
yeah,
been-
Yes, please. If you at least wish me some collateral, that would be great.
Yeah, that might help a little bit. So.
Like a
Like a mule or two.
I mean, yeah, we can get a couple meals.
yeah. I mean, we have onion soup.
Or even like later than that. How about a 60-inch cathode ray television set?
How do you know about that? Oh, cat. Well,
we don't use cathode rays anymore.
There is no more cathodes?
no more cathodes.
What is it now? Anodes?
It's just like a flat.
probably anodes.
piece of,
is it anodes?
I don't know.
Flat, but then where do the tubes go?
There's no tubes.
There's no tubes. It's all little.
It's all in the cloud.
bulbs.
Bulbs. How do you watch? Oh, liquid crystal displays?
Yeah.
I
No,
think
we-
we already passed those too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll figure it out. It's not that important. You just,
Just
buy
read
the
a book.
TV.
Just read a
Yeah.
few books. Go to a Best Buy.
Best
ma-
Buy.
Go to a service merchant.
Is that like Circuit City?
Yes,
Right,
Circuit
so like-
City and service merchandise.
It's going to be hard for you to grant some wishes because if somebody asks you for a TV, you're probably just going to put a cathode TV in their
You're
house.
really
That's
bad.
why I'm very rusty. I'm
400
worried about
pounds.
giving you wishes.
400 pounds. We have very specific, I think.
Yeah, even these onions. I mean, the onions are a lot different now than what you've given us here. These look like some old, weird Persian onions.
Hey, sometimes maybe that's what.
no offense, Persian.
What we're
people,
missing. Maybe that's what White Castle's missing. Some old Persian onions.
I do know White Castle. Do you need burgers?
I would love
Would
a
you
bunch
like
of
unlimited
burgers.
burgers?
No, don't do it.
Yes.
Don't do it.
Give me unlimited
No,
belly
they're so
bombers.
cheap. They're
Oh,
so
Okay.
cheap. So good.
Oh my God!
Here we go. I just got a sack of 30 right here.
God,
This is awesome.
wasting So that was
Bluetooth.
that was
Partoof. You have some crazy catchphrases. Reminds me of Johnny Thundercock's Kiao from earlier this season.
that was your extra wish right there, by the way. So don't.
Johnny Thundercocks. What is he?
He's a guitar player.
You should listen to our podcast
Guitar.
after we free you. That way you can hear.
How do I listen to this?
Oh, I wish for
Oh
a
wait, you
million
said on the
listeners.
computer, right?
Yeah.
We'll talk to you about it. It's a real long process.
You wish for a million listeners. Okay, that I can do vaguely, but it's going to be a long-term solution.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank
We've
you.
noticed. You've already started, but we're getting there.
You wanna-
George, you want to play a game with us? Like,
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
oh, this has been
I know
so
you
much-
have to usually watch. people
What
play
kind of game
games.
are we playing? Pac-Man?
No,
Pitfall?
It's called Wed Bed Dead.
Oh.
You might have done some of these things yourself, but it's basically there's a popular game that kids play now. It's called Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Oh my.
And we give you
Language.
Yeah, we give you a choice of characters, and you tell us who you'd like to marry, wed, who'd you like to get in the bed, and who'd you like to just dead, and who you like to kill. So you give us your
Betting is hard. I just some smoke underneath.
yeah, that might be difficult for
Right.
you, man.
I mean, do I just kind of like hover over like sensually?
maybe we'll
I mean,
wish
that's
Like
up
a
to
fine
you.
mist
That's
in
up
a
to
sauna?
you. Yeah.
maybe
Okay.
we'll wish for him to have some genitalia of his choosing.
Oh.
What would you choose?
Oh goodness, that is a I have seen this Custer's Last Stand, so I think a penis would be nice.
Jesus, that game, that Atari game. My goodness, we're gonna skip that. So, for those who don't know, Custer's Last Stand for the Atari, you can look it up. It's terrible.
It was very racist even back then.
It was like one of those racist. It still is one of
Do
those.
you have any
racist-
codes for Leisure Suit Larry?
Oh, Leisure Suit Larry.
I don't think that's on
I don't
Nintendo.
think
Never
so,
mind.
yeah.
There's-
Yeah, unfortunately, that was a computer game.
Sorry.
Yeah. So here we go.
We could not affect floppies.
We got some, literally. We got some good choices here. You might be very familiar with two of these actually.
Oh.
You might know them. We have real badass fighter guy Duke Nukem.
Oh,
Whoa,
yeah,
Duke
Nukem, right?
Nukem.
He has sunglasses on.
There you go.
Yes, and I said I am partial to sunglasses.
We have. I'm surprised it's taken us 16 episodes to get here, but we have the most iconic character of all time, Mario.
Oh, Mario.
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh,
We
wow.
have Mario.
Okay,
It's
good.
a beep bop boop. The number generator, by the way, and
Number generator.
another kind of icon of the early days of Nintendo. You may know him as Pit, Kid Icarus.
Oh,
Kid Icarus.
One of
Yeah,
the best
yeah,
soundtracks of Nintendo games.
I've helped many a player help him fly infinitely.
Yeah, right. So there we go. So that's those good choices. Duke Nukem,
George, you want to go first?
Mario, and Kid Icarus, or some dickhead back in elementary school. Kid Icarus used to call him. It's not
Oh
Kid
my
Icarus.
Icarus.
It's Kid Icarus.
This person sounds like a how do you say Philistine?
He's how do you say jerk? Yeah.
Ugh.
And he didn't want to be corrected. He would
Yeah,
say
it's Kid
Icarus.
Icarus. Like, what are you, dumb? It's Kid Icarus. Anyway.
Can you wish for him to have a textbook thrown at his head?
Yeah,
He's probably
I'm
dead
sure
by
he
now.
has. He might
I
be.
hope so. I mean, I do not because I do not condone death. But
You're going to have to once in this game. So who'd you...
oh goodness.
George, Wed Bed Dead, Duke Nukem, Mario, Kid Icarus.
Well, this is interesting. I would definitely at least have to dead Duke Nukem because he is not a good role model for children.
He's not.
And as you know, I care about the children.
But he teaches kids to stick to their goals because he's sometimes when he goes places, he's there to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and he's all out of bubble gum.
That is true,
So
but
he just kicks ass. That's his catchphrase.
I do appreciate a singular mind. I mean, I singularly helped kids for years, but
Yeah.
still,
Okay, you're gonna kill Duke Nukem.
Yeah.
Duke Nukem has to go. I do
All
not
right.
like that submachine gun.
That's fine. Okay.
I would.
This is challenging.
I will say this. I would probably bed Mario.
Really.
Oh,
I feel like the mustache seems very ticklish and nice.
It
And he has
probably
a
is.
how do you say badunka dunk?
It
I've heard
certainly
this.
does, yeah.
Are you a gay genie?
I am a genie. Genie
Okay.
knows no gender.
Okay, all right.
I am genderless, if you will.
Well, if you're attracted to mustaches, you know.
Well, yes. I mean, all genies have mustaches and
A lot
goatees.
of them do, yeah.
Yes.
It's the thing they do.
Somehow you have a mustache and a goatee. I don't know how you're pulling it off.
I don't know either.
Are there female?
It was a different time back then.
Are there female genies?
Oh, there are. There are Genettes, as we call them.
Genettes.
Yes. There's I Dream of Genie.
Oh, yeah, it does. That's right.
Stupid. Come
Yeah.
on.
Sorry, it was very popular. I'm sorry.
Yes. She was very, very, as we used to say.
So she ended up with a pretty good life because she had a husband and a family.
And
her
she wasn't
own-
trapped in a video game. Yes,
No,
exactly.
yeah. It's lucky for her.
She is. She
All
is.
right.
But yeah, Genie's no gender, really. I mean, I would marry Genie. I would marry Jafar. Well, not really. He's,
He's a
again,
jerk.
very, very rude.
Yeah.
Not nice. And I don't like that huge vizier hat. It gets in the way.
That's a big hat.
It
It's
is.
a bit too much.
I don't.
I agree.
But yes, Mario I would bed. And then I would wed Kid Icarus so we can fly the skies together and save the youth.
Save is that the point of the game, to save the youth?
I'm not really sure because people usually turned it off after 3 levels. But
It's a very hard game. It's a very hard game.
Yeah.
Interesting choices.
I just like soaring among the clouds. That is what I will do when I am
That'd be
free.
pretty fun.
Well, you know the story of Kid Icarus is eventually he flies too high and then he
Goes too
falls
high.
to his death.
Yeah.
So
But we are wed, so I would protect him.
okay,
Oh.
that's true. That's a good point.
See? A lot of...
I will be his sunblock.
Okay.
And he is a boy, isn't he?
He's a boy. He's a
it's
kid.
kind of like a.
He's not man Icarus.
Yeah, he's not man Icarus.
Oh, ooh, I did not think
So-
about that. Genies do not condone pedophilia.
Well, you already locked it in.
You're
locked it.
you're just marrying him.
Just married a boy with wings.
So maybe when he grows up, you know,
So
I'm assuming that the kid will be of age by then.
hopefully.
Or what is the age of consent? 14 still?
No,
back in
definitely
Greece,
not.
it's probably yeah.
Greece-
Back in Persia, it was probably 14.
Yeah.
but it's 18 now.
Oh dear, that's so old.
Well,
It is pretty old. It's pretty old.
He probably has pox by now.
Yeah.
18. Oh my.
he's got all the pops.
we've got some backward laws. What do you want to? What can you
Yeah.
do?
I don't like this future.
You go back in the cartridge if you want.
No, that is okay.
Okay. So who'd you web it?
Woobit.
Woobity.
So this is okay. This is tough.
Yeah, Duke Nukem, Mario, Kid Icarus. Hate that kid. Not a Kid Icarus. A kid that would swear that that's how you called it.
Right. This is a tough one, man.
Yeah.
All right. I feel like I am gonna wed Mario.
Oh.
Right. Because he's filthy fucking rich. You know, from all these games.
Oh, I did not think about that.
Got all these
Probably.
coins. You know what I mean? He's got all the different suits.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like a fun time. Like if he's out, you know, I could wear the frog suit when he's not around or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
Are you a furry?
I don't know. But the frog suit's obviously not furry.
Gotta
It's
find
like
out.
it's more like a Zentai kind of callback
Does a
audience.
furry have to do just like bears and dogs? Could it be like a lizard?
No, furry is
No,
furry.
furries are usually mammals.
It's a texture.
Okay, I
It's a
got you.
texture.
But there is still a kink, I have heard of these, but
what's this one?
Game Genie, you've heard of kinks?
What's like a lizard?
I mean, I granted many a wish before I was in a video game.
Wow.
the 70s? Yeah, I guess it
Catherine
was
the
a lot
Great,
of-
I apologize for that.
Catherine the
Oh.
Great. Okay, I didn't
Death
know.
by horse.
Oh, right. Okay.
Sorry, that was a historical reference.
Ooh.
Too much history.
So pedophilia and bestiality already so far.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna marry Mario because there's a lot of
Right.
benefits I think there.
You always go for the money when you marry.
Right.
I've
I go
noticed
for the
that.
money. I go for a fun life.
Yeah.
Right. I get to maybe go live in the Mushroom Kingdom and hang out with Mario, Yoshi. There's a lot of fun people. I
And
feel
you
like
can
we'd
live
have
in a castle.
Yeah, live in a castle. If something happens to me, he'll come rescue me because that's like his MO.
Oh.
And you know what? Like maybe I can have a thing on the side with Peach. I don't know. I'm
Okay.
kind of reaching
Okay.
here, but
I thought the marriage is a sacred bond.
it is a sacred bond. But okay, but there's options.
Who are you, King Suleiman?
No, but I like that you have appropriate references for your age. So okay, wed Mario.
Yep.
Now it gets tough.
Yeah.
Who do I bed? Right? Do I bed the 14-year-old with wings? Can't do that probably. Right.
Oh, right. Keep forgetting the laws.
Right. So I think I got to bed Duke Nukem.
Wow.
Which I don't want to bet Duke Nukem,
No,
but
He's going to be violent.
yeah. But maybe I'll let him be a bottom. I don't know. I can't have it some violent guy.
I don't know if Duke would settle for that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you want me to wish that you have an iron butthole?
Can you do that?
I can do many
Yeah,
things.
can you do it? Go ahead. Let's do it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, he just.
Plack a boop.
Oh my God, that was.
Oh my God! Yeah, it worked.
Okay, hold
It
on.
totally
3
worked.
onions were not a waste compared to this now.
It worked.
That is ridiculous. How's he gonna poop?
I mean, I can just open.
Would you like me to wish that your poop is also iron?
No,
You weigh like 400
sure,
pounds.
go ahead.
No, don't. Oh.
Would you like to be all iron?
can I switch it off at some point?
Yes, you are like Colossus.
Yes, let's do that.
There we go. Woo. Placalossus.
Well, that's now I feel dumb with the
Shing,
onions.
shing, 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 shing.
He just shinked into Colossus, little Colossus man over here.
You are like an X-Man.
It works. Shing, 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 shing. All right. Ooh.
That's
It's hard to talk when you're all shinked up.
well, I got onion soup, so
Yeah,
whatever.
you have the onion soup. But I got a double. Those are 2 bad wishes
Yeah.
for the iron butthole and the iron poop.
really bad.
But the Colossus wish
That
saved
kinda-
it at the end.
yeah.
Now I have Colossus powers, so
All
that's
right,
nice.
That's pretty awesome.
I'm glad I could help.
So I can definitely fuck Duke Nukem now that I have Colossus powers. Because
Yeah, now-
what's he gonna do to me?
Now he's in trouble.
Now he's
Oh, yes.
he's
Yeah.
okay. It's getting very aggressive, but that's
And
I gotta
that is
kill-
how gay sex is.
I'll believe you, George, even though you say you have no orientation
Again,
or gender.
many wishes have I granted. Some have wished for less aggressive gay sex, and I have done it.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, well, we'll see what happens with Duke Nukem. I might have to get you.
Trojans, I invented them.
I mean, I don't need protection. I'm made of iron.
That's
I'm
true.
shinked up.
Oh, that is true. You are shinked up,
When I'm
as you said.
when I'm
Make
shinked
it-
up.
Make it a little rusty, but that, a little WD-40, you're
No,
fine.
I wash myself.
Yeah.
I clean myself.
That's
I dry
okay.
myself off.
Hopefully.
And so I got to kill. I mean, Icarus is gonna die anyway, right? Because he's gonna
does.
eventually fly too high,
Yeah.
and he's gonna die anyway. So it's not that big of a deal to just kill him. So
Alright.
I think I'm just gonna kill him,
All right.
and I would do so by pulling out his wings
Oh.
Interesting.
and then letting him bleed out.
All right. Yeah, that got pretty dark.
I thought we were gonna start saying how we would kill people, right?
Well, you did apparently.
Okay.
You definitely went with it. That's for sure. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wed Duke Nukem.
Really?
Here's
Why is
why. Not for protection this time.
Oh,
Although he
you
will.
fucking liar.
No.
So George,
Yes.
since you have
Is this
the
a
podcast, Brian always feels like he needs protection, so he
I don't
likes.
feel like I need it. I just
He
feel like,
wants
why
to
not
marry
have
people
it?
who are.
But Brian is taller than the Colossus of Rhodes.
Yeah, he is. He's a very large person, so I don't think he ever feels threatened in real life. But
Not really,
he likes
but-
protection.
Here's the thing.
I do not understand.
I'm going to marry Duke because I think he'd be fun. He cracks jokes when he's blown
He
away
does.
people. So he just seems like a almost too laid back and easygoing. But he might be fun to just hang out with,
But he has no indoor voice.
No, he doesn't. That's true. That's true. However, that brings me to why.
Good observation, George.
It's a great one. That's why I'm going to dead Mario. I said it.
Holy
I said
shit.
it. I said it. Here's why.
Listeners, did you hear that? He's gonna kill.
I'm going
Mario.
to look for the receipts on your onion soup wish.
Okay. Look, no one's a bigger Mario game fan than myself. I think the games are amazing.
You're wearing a Zelda shirt, so
I'm wearing a Zelda shirt.
You're not wearing it.
I helped you with Mario once.
No, you didn't. That's a rumor.
Did I not?
Maybe I tried out a couple codes. That's about it.
Do not believe him, Alep.
Yeah.
So here's the thing.
He's full of shit.
Mario's kind of annoying in a way. He knows 3 words. I think that would get really tired and annoying soon.
Wait, he can speak now?
Woohoo! Okay.
It's a me, Mario, stuff like that.
That's all he says.
I am only familiar with the 2D versions.
Yeah, he barely talk. It's just the same thing.
All he did was dream of pasta.
Plus, here's the thing. If I'm married to him, I might get kidnapped all the time. He cannot keep his hose in check, as they say. Okay? The Peach is always getting kidnapped. And I just don't trust him.
Is that about keeping a hoe in check or about security? I think it's
Brian, I now regret everything about helping you.
I used it the wrong way, but you know what I mean.
I do not know what you mean.
I think it's a great decision. I'm going to kill Mario because I just think him just shouting "oh" all the time would get a little annoying.
So
I'm going to have to marry Pitts.
No, you already married.
I'm sorry.
Duke Nukem.
Oh wait, shoot,
so
that's
you're
right.
fucking the
so
kid.
I had to fuck a kid. He's not.
gross.
You know what? He's in Super Smash Bros. He's a little older. So I'm hoping he's
definitely not 18.
He's called Pit though in Super Smash Bros. He's
Yes.
not Kid Icarus anymore. So I'm hoping he's of age. If
You know
not,
how teenagers are like, I want you to call me Michael because I'm a grown up. You know, like instead of calling him Mikey or whatever. Like that's kind of.
I have been around teenagers for a long time, and no one suggests Michael as a nickname.
No, they want to be taken seriously, so they change their name. You know what I mean?
Well, I take him serious now, so I'm hoping he's.
Yeah, it's mad serious.
I'm hoping he's a little older, and if not, we'll wait. We'll just have a good time flying around.
No, but you have to wed him or bet him for
you
one
have to
night.
midair bang him.
Is
Yes.
it that day, or we could wait? We'll choose a date
you can't
and time.
wait. You have
No,
to. No,
it has to be that
It has
day,
to be that day.
or so I heard.
Well, so be it. Then me and Pitt are gonna get it on, I guess. Unfortunately,
Wow.
but if we could do it in midair, that'd be kind of cool.
You-
There's no law in air.
You might. There is no law in air.
It's just like Dr. Enhancer
Yes.
that we had on a few weeks ago. Who
It's
there's
like
no
the middle of the ocean.
ocean
right?
law.
Yeah, you guys could fly out to the middle of the ocean, right, and then
We'll
just bang.
We'll just fly straight up somewhere.
No, because people could see you from the ground. Maybe you want to fly away.
Might
from
be kind of
people.
cool.
Would you like for me to wish that your sex be invisible?
No, because I want to see.
Don't
it.
help him out with this, George.
Well, I mean, he's already committing pedophilia
It's not bad. Listen,
in the air.
It is.
but again, this is
What about airplanes?
You're banging a child demigod.
he's not. The God part is kind of cool though. That's why.
Oh, I
Gods are
did,
kinda
also
like-
did not think about that too. He is a demigod, which means that, really,
Age-
age is nothing but a number.
Exactly.
Oh,
Rest in
don't give
peace-
him an out.
Rest
Don't give
in
him an
peace,
out,
Aaliyah.
George.
You know what I'm saying?
She died?
Oh, she dies. Back in 2001-ish.
Oh, no.
Yeah, sorry.
Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. It's like a
I loved If Your Girl Only Knew.
It's like a La Bamba thing. I think that her plane crashed.
It was kind of her fault though. I heard.
What, she crashed the plane?
No, she tried to get too much luggage on. They said no, and she made them put too much luggage on the plane.
Oh.
So they crashed. So it's like the pilots are like, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do.
She was pretty high maintenance. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe they. Saw
I don't think Aaliyah was high maintenance.
I don't know.
All those baggy pants that she had to wear all the time.
All the time.
But she also put that little football thing under her eye.
She did. What was that about? She tried to look cool.
That was
I could not remember. She used to have a lazy eye, I believe.
Is that really?
So she's trying to draw attention to the other eye? Or
Yes.
wow.
And that's why she wore sunglasses a lot too. And then she got them
Good
fixed.
strategy.
And then the one video that existed when I was free.
Wow, George, your knowledge of
Yo MTV raps in the late 90s.
late 90s hip hop is encyclopedic.
Well, I'm just glad this took the focus of me banging Kid Icarus. But George, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you,
Well, I
and
guess
thank
you
you for
didn't mean-
freeing me.
I wish
let's-
that you were free.
I wish that you are free, but
Wait, I already
Oh,
wished that. Why are you
oh,
wishing my
shit.
wish, you idiot?
Your butt is not important because I am free now, and thank you very much.
So do we get anything else?
I can shower you in SNES codes.
We don't
Do you
need
still
it.
play SNES?
I mean,
He does.
What about the Sega 32X?
No.
Is that still a thing?
No one's ever
Sewer
played that.
Shark? Yeah, I played Sewer Shark.
Oh, do not even get me started on Game Shark. That conniving son of a bitch.
Game Shark.
Oh, Game Shark, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was like.
First
your
of all, how
competitor.
do you trust a shark to help you?
No, you
They
can't
don't
trust
even have hands. How do they grant wishes?
Every time you're going to go to the genie and ask them for help versus a shark.
Yes.
That's just a fact.
Yeah,
Unless you're a
that's true.
psycho.
Ugh, those sharks.
Genie, this is a dumb question, but do you have anything you want to plug?
I just want to plug peace and prosperity for all men.
You know,
Wow.
We need
Thank
that
you,
right now.
George.
We need that right
George, why don't you?
Do we?
Can we
Is
get
Clinton
one more
still
wish?
president?
Can we? No.
We'll tell you later who the president.
Oh,
Can we get
dear.
one more wish?
I hope so.
Okay, yes.
I wish for peace and prosperity for all of mankind.
Oh.
Well, that is very difficult because that takes away free will. But I will try my best.
All right, listeners, you heard it here. If we do have peace on Earth, it's because of this podcast. And,
Yeah, so you guys owe us a lot, I think.
So thank you for listening. Thank you, George.
I'll take 30 more White Castles before you go.
You already ate the first 30.
Yeah. I just don't-
Shakalaka blang dong.
Yes! Guys, thank you so much for listening.
Sounds like a black exploitation genie.
He is.
Actually,
Kazam.
that's a secret. That is all of our spells. They are from Black Dynamite.
Have a good week, everybody.
Bye,
Thanks for
everybody.
listening.
Shink, 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 shink.